Hello. Islam.
Yes.
Islam. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
I love seeing your smiley face.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah.
This is a good start.
So what would you like me to teach you today?
I'm sure I don't want to be the bad student as last time with the past simple, so I prefer not dealing with the past simple tense.
Well, I don't want to be the bad student like last time, not as last time.
Okay.
I don't want to be the bad student like last time.
So is there a big difference between as and like?
Yes, because you're comparing. I don't want to be the bad student as last time. That doesn't make any sense.
Really?
Yeah. Because you could
know that before. I didn't know that there is a slight difference or a big difference between as and like. I always thought it's like slight difference. So
no, but you're liking something so I don't want to be the bad student like last time. So for example, my pen is like, what's a pen like? A pen is like a tube. The pen is like a tube. It's as grey as a grey sky. Okay, these are forms of speech. So I'm likening. So the pen is like, all right, listen. My phone is like, what's my phone like? My phone is like, hold on. My glasses are like, do you like my glasses? My glasses are like my glasses are like glasses. They are as glassy as glasses. You don't understand the difference, do you? Okay, so
as glasses, yeah, okay.
Okay.
So what about
sorry?
Such as.
I can't hear you.
Such as.
Such as. Okay.
So this is when you are giving an example and you're telling me that such as or
you're giving an example. You're not likening anything to something else.
Yeah.
Okay. So for example, such as. Okay, you're giving an example. Do you know what? My brain is completely blank, but that's okay. I can deal with blankness. Such as.
Such as. Blah, blah, blah.
Such as, okay.
Just
leave it. There's a sentence in it, such as I have or I went, such as you're giving an example.
I know.
I want to go and visit. I want you to tell me about Sufism. Sufism. I want you to talk to me about something.
Just type the word you have said.
Are you a Muslim? Yep. Okay, so I'm very interested in the mysterious side of Islam, such as Sufism.
Sophia.
Yes. So I'm interested in the mysterious side of things, such as Sufism. Is Sufism like Zen Buddhism? Do you understand now? Such as, so that's an example. Is it like?
Yeah. You are giving an example, but you don't ask for clarification for it or explanation for Sufism, right?
No, I'm not asking. I'm giving you an example.
Thank you. Okay.
But now I've said, is it like? Is it now? I am asking because I'm saying, is it like?
It's not liking or it's not as. Yeah, I know. I can see the difference right now.
Okay. So anyway, you can tell me now. So is it like Zen Buddhism, Sufism?
No. Yes.
I don't know. I've chosen this random I've chosen this random topic out of the cosmos, and it's confusing you. It's now making you confused. Okay, it's causing confusion.
No, I'm not confused. Just the lack of information. I don't just want to say anything I don't know.
Okay.
No?
That's why we have Google.
Yeah. Actually, the best invention right there.
Okay, anything else? What would you like to do today?
Okay, on Cambly, there are too many courses that we can deal with, right?
Why do you think there's too many? Do you mean to say there are a lot of?
By the way, this is the second time that you catch just the word too many and emphasize that. I mean that it has another meaning out of it, underlying it, you know?
If you say there are too many of something, you're giving your opinion. You're saying there are too many. Okay, having a lot of something is just an observation.
A lot of topics. A lot of
right. Listen, there are a lot of topics. Okay, is your observation. There are too many topics is your opinion of the amount of topics there are. There are too many.
But I guess it depends on the intonation and how you are saying.
No, it's that they mean two different things. Even if you sing it or you whisper it, the words. Right. There are a lot of topics, or there are too many topics. There are a lot of.
So there's difference. So when you hear me telling that there are too many cars, and there are a lot of cars, there are many cars, there is big difference there are different thoughts comes to your mind. So too many means that I criticize the situation.
You're exaggerating. There are too many. When you use two, TOO, then you're saying, for example, okay, so I'm going to buy some shoes, right? The shoes are a lot of money. That's a fact. They're a lot of money. If I say it's too much money, I can't afford it, I'm not buying the shoes. Okay, so there's a statement of fact. There are a lot of topics. There are many cars. Are there too many cars? That's some people say yes. Some people say no. There are not too many cars because we need cars.
Okay, so I guess I have used it by nature.
You've got really loads of bad habits. You have some really bad habits where you have learned something in the wrong way, and it's a bad habit. Look, I can't stop smoking. Where's my vape? I have a vape.
Really? You're going to be online, by the way.
Bad habits are really hard to break.
Yes.
Bad habits are hard to break. Discuss. Right, it's hard to break.
Really, you want to talk about this?
Listen, it's like saying it's hot, right? It's hot. Okay, it's hot. It's hot. That's it. It's hot. If I say it's too hot, I'm going to turn on the fan. It's too hot for me.
Yeah.
For you, maybe it's not too hot.
Yeah, these are called in English intensifiers, I guess.
I think they're called intensifiers. You can call them what you want.
Too pretty, quite.
So it's so hot.
Extremely, completely, absolutely. I guess.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't. We have names for everything. We have names. But I wouldn't, when I'm teaching people English, I suggest they don't get too bogged down in the grammatical side of something, because there are always exceptions.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say, I would teach English in context rather than say, right, today we're going to have a session on intensifiers. Now we're going to have a session on connecting words. It should all be taught in context. Okay? So don't think you're clever and say, oh, these are intensifiers. Yeah, whatever.
I'm not that clever. I'm just trying to link and to make a connection between what I have learned in my life and what I'm gaining right now.
Right. Okay.
You know, I remember a wise saying said, "Tell me and I will forget. Teach me and I will remember. Involve me and I will learn."
Oh, I love that. Teach a man to fish.
Teach a man a fish and not giving him a fish. Yes, this is nice. This is why I have paid money to go on Cambly, to seek not just for speaking, to find the best tutor in Cambly to teach me what I have missed while learning, you know?
What I have missed in your learning, or some of your bad mistakes. I wouldn't particularly worry about your very minor mistakes, because unless you wanted me specifically to correct them because you had a specific exam, a lot of them can be overlooked. Unless you have an exam and you have some examiners who are going to really look for these small mistakes, and it would be a shame that with your level of English you lose a point in an exam, but you're not going to take an exam.
Yep.
I'd be more interested in expanding your general knowledge.
Yes, you just hit the nail, right?
Hit the nail on the head.
Hit the nail on the head, yeah.
I mean, we can talk about, listen, we could talk about Stephen Hawking, or we can talk about Picasso, or we could talk about, I've got a map of India here, I've got the world behind me.
Anything you can start with, I will be grateful for.
Anything that you are interested in, I will probably be able to
I trust your trust.
add to it. Sufism. Actually, the reason I mentioned that was because I really like a writer called Paulo Coelho, and one of his semi-autobiographical novels, he goes to Istanbul and finds a specific Sufi religious leader to get enlightenment. Anyway, let's not talk about that. We don't need to.
I'm not good at this part of knowledge, you know, because speaking in religious or topics related to religion, you have to read many books, not too many books.
I mean, no, but maybe it's not religious. Maybe it's just simply existential thought.
No. The word Sophia, the word Sofi in it means, let's say, there are too many cultural things and religious things behind this word, the whole word, you know. In Islam, we have different, let's say, I don't want to say this on public.
Don't say on public. Why is this on public? This is between me and you. And we don't say on public, we say in public. I'm not in public, not on public. Your preposition is in.
In public, okay, great. We have in Islam Sunnah and Shia. And we have Sophia too. We have different kinds of Muslims. You know, as Christian, you have
Protestant, yeah,
Protestant and stuff like this. Yeah, we have the same. We have different parts in Islam, and they are divided. They are not united.
Yeah, well, we have Protestants and Catholics killing each other still.
And the same problem here in the Arab world, in the Muslim world. This is really making us fools, you know.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah, this is the, yeah. You have just said what make kings kings.
What makes? Oh my God! What makes kings king?
What makes?
What makes kings king? I'm gonna go to Saudi Arabia and have a word with the king there.
Really?
Yeah. I've got my hood to wear. I'm going to wear my hood.
I guess you don't have now to do this right now.
I'm fascinated.
fascinated with it.
I mean, I want
Just
to know.
try.
I want to see if I can marry 3 husbands.
No, in Islam, we are as men, we can marry 4 women.
I know. That's what I find strange. But then, men in my culture have affairs.
Again?
Men in my culture have affairs.
Many?
Men in my culture have affairs.
Yeah, I got it now. But in our culture, it's
you can't have an affair. You have to marry.
No. Yeah,
it's all in the open. It's all out in the open. It's transparent.
But you know, in Islam, this is not allowed as a Muslim for a man or for a woman.
Well, I have to be really. I know I have to behave myself. I am very behaved because I don't want to be stoned.
No. I'm not talking about this, but it's your thing. It's your matter. But in Islam, it's not just about you. You are a part of this society, and we have to keep it straight. You know, just making a relationship with another man and getting a child out
having a child. You don't get a child. You don't go to the shop. You have a child.
Yes, you have, and you are having a child out of it.
When you have a child together, okay, when you have a child together, yeah.
Of course, at this moment, there's no together. It's going to be clean.
Do you want a cup of tea?
I'd love to, really, but I just had. I finished my cup.
You want a cup of tea? I'm going to make a cup of tea. God save my gracious queen. It's my tea. I put my tea in here.
Prince William is here in Kuwait right now.
Is he? Are you going to go and say hello?
I guess I'm not allowed to be that close to him.
Oh no, you've got Prince William. We've got Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Oh no, the Queen is horrified. She's not happy.
He is a crazy one.
Her daughter wouldn't even bow. Wouldn't shake his hand.
Well, because he has such a bad habit with shaking with the prisoners. Have you seen him shaking hands with the prisoners, other prisoners? He's making it some kind of cordially. He's doing it warmly and just tipping with his hand, with the other hand on your hand. What are you doing? Just simply shake hands.
Do you think he's gonna? Do you think he'll be impeached soon? Do you think he's? I mean, he's gonna be impeached soon, surely.
I guess he has a problem right now with the Congress. I guess they caught him speaking with some kind of spy people. I'm not sure about the story. I didn't read the full article. You know?
Okay.
You got a mistake and you.
No, I'm not. Sorry. Oh God. So I didn't get a mistake. There wasn't. I didn't hear the mistake. What can you see?
Your guard dog.
My guard dog.
Yeah, but I forgot his name.
Cheeky, my guard dog. Can you see him?
No, he just slipped. Sneaked like this way. I'm not sure where he's going right now.
Have you heard him? It's his whole reason to be alive is to guard me.
Yeah. So you are living alone?
Yeah, I live. No, do you live alone? Not are you? Just don't use the present continuous. It's really clumsy. Just say, do you live alone? It's a present simple question. Do you live alone? Do you live?
But yeah, I just wanted to refer to it as this era right now.
It's still not right. We wouldn't. Are you living alone at the moment? Well, at this.
Yeah.
Do
you live alone?
You live alone? No, just do you live alone? It's a general question that doesn't really. It doesn't use the present continuous. do you live alone?
Do you live alone? I guess in the present continuous, the present simple or sim. Do you say present simple or simple present?
Oh, present. I say present simple.
But I guess simple is adjective, so it should be preceded by the word simple. Present, right?
No, present is the adjective. Present simple.
Really?
Yes, yes, yes. This is a question of semantics. Simple present, no. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they say that in America. I've always present continuous and present simple. And then, of course, in the Latin languages, it would be the opposite way. Presente preterito. Preterito. Oh, compuesto. Anyway, the Latin languages are all very, very grammar rich.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you studied Latin?
Have you studied French or Spanish or Italian? Huh?
I should ask. Did you study? Right?
I speak Spanish and French.
Spanish
and some Italian.
And some Italian. And no Arabic.
Oh, can we sort this out, please? Can we have a little can we have a little bit of Saudi Arabic tuition for me, please? Because I'm really going to go to one of your countries, and I need to say, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
And then I know one really terrible word for an insult for a woman, but because I had a boss from Jordan, and he would call his anyway. I can't say it on here.
So let me teach you some words in Arabic. Okay, I'm good in this. I'm good in this. Okay.
Okay, come on.
Okay. Starting from Anna, I.
Anna.
Yes, this means I.
Anna.
Yeah, Anna. That's all.
And so the subject, do you conjugate the verbs in the same way? I mean, I am, or is it?
No, in English, you have to use a verb. In Arabic, we just can use a noun, you know? In Arabic, we have different sentence structure.
How do you just use a noun? So you use a noun after I without describing how you're doing it?
So if I'm saying...
if I say, not if I'm saying, if I say.
If I said what?
If I'm saying.
If I'm saying.
No, if I say,
okay.
Just if I say, please if I'm saying.
I am handsome.
I trust you to choose that. Out of all the things you could have chosen, you choose that. This is, I mean, Sigmund Freud would be fascinated.
Okay, let's see. I am short.
Oh no, even worse. I am handsome. I am short. Do you know who Sigmund Freud was?
No, who is
the father of psychology? Sigmund Freud.
I guess. Can you type the name and I can?
Yeah, you must know him, Sigmund Freud. Silly man, really, but.
Silly man.
Well, no, I mean a lot of his philosophies. I mean his psychological. I think they're dubious. Sigmund Freud.
Sigmund Freud. Okay.
He was. I mean, he was the grand master of modern psychology, and his student was Carl Jung, who, well, I think completely superseded him. But Sigmund Freud was, you know, the great Sigmund Freud. Although I think.
Okay, I will look for him. Okay, let's go back to our Arabic lesson before.
Oh no, oh my, it's such a pleasure seeing your handsome short face.
Handsome in Arabic, wasim.
So if I say I'm wasim.
No. As a girl, you can say I'm beautiful, right?
Well, I wouldn't choose that. I wouldn't really say that. I wouldn't go around saying that kind of thing. I'm more likely to say, how are you? And where is the museum?
كيف حالك? كيف حالك?
كيف حالهم?